Hi, my name is Danielle, and I work for the Elyria Public Library System, where I'm a librarian, and I'm here today to do a book talk on female suspense authors. For Women's History Month, I wanted to highlight some of my favorite suspense novels for women that I have read in the past year or so. I like to track my reading with a library thing, even though most of the people I know do use Goodreads. It has been fun going back through what I've read in the past year to find books to share with everyone. My conclusion when I picked up my favorites from this past year is that my pandemic reading taste has been for some dark humor. If that sounds good to you, keep on watching. And let's see, our next thing that we have here is Started It by Samantha Dowling. If you need to like your protagonists, this book is not for you. The book follows Beth, Portia, and Eddie as they retrace a road trip with their grandfather from years before in an attempt to inherit a fortune. But Beth, Portia, and Eddie are not good people, and they are hiding dangerous secrets. There were some jaw-dropping moments in this novel and some laugh-out-loud moments as well. For me, it was just a great, fun read. My next book is My Sister the Serial Killer, the debut novel by Nigerian-British author Oyinkan Braithwaite. And this was another one of my most recommended books of the last year. Korede is a nurse growing up in an upper-class family in Nigeria. Her sister Iola is beautiful, charming, and possibly a sociopath. After Iola has killed her third boyfriend in a row in self-defense, Korede is starting to have some doubts about her sister. However, when a kind doctor at the hospital Korede works at starts to date Iola, Korede has to decide how far she will go to protect her little sister. Braithwaite writes this novel with biting wit and humor and brings these fully realized characters to life in a tightly edited 226 pages. I cannot wait to read what Braithwaite writes next. Hench by Natalie Zeno Wolschatz takes the current superhero phase in a totally new direction. Anna is an underpaid temp worker for a minor villain. During a villain's stunt, she is badly injured by a superhero. She begins to research and finds out that collateral damage from superheroes is staggering. When her research gets her hired by a supervillain, she herself becomes the biggest nemesis to the world's greatest superhero. I loved this book. I loved the fresh, realistic spin on superheroes. I loved the diversity of Walschatz's characters, her humor, and even at times her incredibly gory action. If you ever wondered about what happened to New York after it was destroyed by the Avengers, or if you're a fan of Wicked or any kind of fractured fairy tales, this could be your next great read. My last book today is Bunny by Mona Awad, and it's difficult to describe. Reviewers have included such descriptors as dark, insane, tragic, macabre, hilarious, and heartbreaking. Samantha is a graduate student on scholarship at a small competitive university. She is taking a seminar class with a clique of twee young women who call each other Bunny. Samantha, a lonely outsider, is both repelled and fascinated by the bunnies. When she is invited to the smut salon that they regularly hold, she becomes immersed in their lives and the magical, sinister workshops that they hold. Author Awad is a Canadian author of Arab descent who attended universities in the United States and the United Kingdom. I think that her unique background really gave her the ability to voice Samantha's loneliness while careening crazily between horror, academic satire, and magical realism. This is a strange book. I loved it though, and if you're willing to try something completely new and different, I would urge you to give it a try. Thank you for joining me for my book talk. See the video description below to place holds on any of the items mentioned in the video. Remember to come back for more virtual presentations on the Elyria Public Library System's YouTube channel. Thank you. Goodbye.